All right, great. And so we are live. Well, hello, parents. As you know, my name's Graham Matthews and I run Empowered STEM. And Empowered STEM is an A-level course boutique. We offered A-level courses in biology, chemistry, physics, and maths for those students that want to enroll in medical, dental, veterinary programs, financial programs, engineering programs at the chosen university in the UK. So I wanted to come into the live stream today, and I believe the team's got this going out to Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. All right. And so I want to say, first off, hello. All right. Nice to see you all again. And I wanted to answer a question. So this is the question, the parent question I'm going to answer today, which is, would I send my teen to summer tuition? No, no, I wouldn't. Right, that's a wrap on this live stream right there. This has to be the shortest live stream I've ever done. All right, so everybody take care, and I'll see you on the next one. No, but seriously, all right. So the answer to the question is no, no, I wouldn't. All right, and this is the reason why. Well, it's like this, parents. I believe that your teen needs to rest over the summertime. You know, in my opinion, they've been in school for 9 months, school or college for 9 months, and they've given it their best, you know. And so I need to put this into perspective. They've given it the best in terms of it doesn't matter what grade they got. It's say year 12, A-level chemistry, all right? Because you know what? They did their best, parents, because we all know, all right, that achieving anything is 80% psychology and 20% mechanics. And so you need to put it into perspective that your team did their best with the mindset, the psychology that they had, and the mechanics, the skill set, and the strategies that they had. And this dictated how much effort and how much of a result that they got. All right. And so we can't judge them because they've done their best based with the mindset and the skill set and the strategies that they have. And so now it's time for the summertime to rest, relax, rejuvenate, okay? Some ROR, if you want to call it that. And yes, I totally agree with that. Look, I can recall, parents, I can recall when I was doing this, I mean, decades ago, all right? You know what I mean, parents? Decades ago when the iPhone didn't exist, the internet wasn't a thing. I can recall making it the end of the academic school year and go, oh, I've made it summertime. Brilliant. Yes, school's out for summer. Woohoo, fantastic. All right, I'm gonna lie in. I'm gonna watch all the movies I want to watch. I'm gonna hang out with my friends. I'm going to read all the books. We're going on holiday. We're going on vacation with the family. Fantastic. I can't wait. And I'm going to enjoy doing it. Create some memories, take some photographs. Yes. And this is what your teen needs to do. Your teen needs to do the same exact thing. Okay. So this is the reason why I'm thinking that it's not maybe in the best interest for your teen to be having summer tuition because they do need to rest. But I also understand parents. I also understand that there is a school life balance and there's also a balance between academic growth and rest. What I mean by that is I visualize a scale. And on one side is, you know, like one of those slider scales. And on one side is academic growth, and on the other side is rest. And so you can't expect your teen to be studying all the time, academic growth. On the other hand, you can't expect them to be resting all the time because they're not going to achieve anything. And so there's a fine balance between the both of them, right? And parents, only you and your teen can decide that balance. Now, you may come to the conclusion. I mean, I used to over the summertime. The first couple of weeks are fantastic. Yeah, great, you know. And then after that, it got a bit monotonous hanging out with your friends and watching the movies, reading the books, sleeping in. And you thought, yes, what I'm going to do is I need to be doing something. Maybe I'll get a summer job. Maybe I will actually crack open the books and start to review what I learned the previous year. Totally agree with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. If this is what you and your teen decide that you want to do, okay? So let's say that you sit down with your teen, and they come to you and say, Mum, Dad, you know, to be honest, I'm a bit bored. I've kind of like, well, I'm rested. I mean, I'm done now. I want to be doing something else. I don't want to lose the momentum that I got going. All right. Then you can start to go down the path of maybe summer job, or you know what, an educational learning experience. And I put it in air quotes, not because I wanted to do the Richard Nixon quotes around educational learning experience, because it's kind of an umbrella term, isn't it? An educational learning experience. And so for this one, then, this is a bit now when you need to be a little careful because you know how it is. As soon as you type anything into Google, it appears on Facebook. And not only does it appear on Facebook, all these ads appear on Facebook as well. And this is the bit, parents, where I need to, if I may, if I have your permission, educate you a little bit on this bit, okay? Because what you'll notice in these ads is they always start off the same way. Studies show mhm, that teens will lose up to 91% of what they've learned by the end of the summertime. You don't want that happening to your teen, now do you? You're one of these good parents. So what you need to do is you need to, wait for it, enroll in one of our summer tuition programs. Okay, let's look at the very first bit. Studies show. Look, parents, what it is, it's fear-mongering. And what they're doing is this, is that they're playing on your fear. Okay. What happens if my teen does lose up to 91% of what they've learned in year 12? Well, I want to be a good parent now, don't I? Right. It comes from Dan Kennedy. Dan Kennedy, one of the greatest marketers of all time. In the 1980s, he wrote this book on marketing, which is still considered the Bible of marketing. Okay. And in it, they did a study. I know. Here we go. They did a study, and studies showed in the 1980s, when he wrote this book, studies show that prospective customers would believe anything at the end of a sentence if studies show was at the beginning of it. So you could say if studies show, and then put anything else after that, and more people would believe it to be true. So I could say, for example, studies show that some people believe that pigs can fly. Really? Yes. I mean, if I interviewed enough people in the world, I'm bound to find somebody that believes that pigs can fly. Okay? And so therefore the study is valid. So my point being, parents, is this. Look, when you see an ad like this, it starts out with studies show. Just understand what they're doing is just fear mongering. They're just trying to basically wind you up, parents, all right, with this statement, if studies show. All right. So, having said that, hopefully now, you know, you're listening to this, you're watching this live stream, you're thinking, okay, he's got a point. So if I see an ad, if studies show, I know it's just a marketing technique. Okay. Now then, what you got to do then, parents, is the next thing is you need to have a really good think about who's benefiting from the summer program. Is it your teen or is it the tutor? Right. So here we go then, all right? Because there's always a sliding scale. And in my opinion, my lawyers keep on saying, Graham, you got to keep on saying, in my opinion. In my opinion, the your teen should be the one that benefits. For any of these programs that you think about enrolling your teen should be the one that benefits. Why? Because you're the one putting down the hard-earned cash. You're the one that's gambling your teen's academic future, their grades and say A-level chemistry, all right, and their future, a doctor, dentist, veterinarian, engineer, whatever, okay. And so your team should always be the one. The slider bar should always be on the side of benefiting your team. All right. So having said that, there's three different types of ads, of offers that you'll see. And you know what, parents, it makes me think of, I'm a huge movie buff. I love watching movies. And I can, back in the day, like the 1960s, Clint Eastwood did these spaghetti westerns, and they're really classic movies. And there's one that comes to mind, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. All right. And this is how I think about the offers that I see, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so this is the ugly. We're going to do this one backwards, okay? The ugly. This one, parents, is you'll see an ad. Studies show, roll eyeballs, and it goes. So what you need to do then, you don't want your teen to be behind in September, now do you? And so therefore, enroll your teen into our summer program, and it's 6 weeks where we start to get your teen ahead. Oh, well, that sounds good. Until you dive a little bit deeper. And what you find, parents, is that all they're doing is a light overview of a couple of topics. So you're telling me that you want me to enroll my teen in one of your summer programs where you're basically just doing a couple of topics, all right, to help them get ahead. And they're going to be ahead for what? About 2 weeks in year 13 until, yeah, all of a sudden they're with everybody else in the class. But you know what? If they sign up for another one of your programs, then they'll be okay. One of your, in my opinion, well, I keep saying that, in my opinion, cheap group tutoring, the webinar model programs. Really? Do I really want to put my teen through that, parents? No. They're better off getting a job. They're better off enjoying the summertime. Because all they do, I mean, imagine they've been in school all this time, but now they've got to be sitting through 3 hours a week of a webinar, doing some light topics that they're going to learn anyway in year 13. And so the gain that they get is quickly dissolved away. It's not worth it. Right. This is the ugly side. This benefits the tutor running the, in my opinion, cheap group tutoring model. Helps them get through the summertime. No, it's not worth it. The next one that I've seen is the bad. It's this one. Hey, parents, did your teen fail A-level chemistry in year 12? Yeah. Well, studies show, going down this again. Studies show that your teen is going to be even further behind in year 13. They're going to be a complete disadvantage to everybody else. Really? Well, yeah, I guess that they are. Right. So what you need to do is because you're a good parent, you need to enroll your teen in one of our summer boot camps. Really? What's that then? Well, in the summer boot camp, what your teen's going to do is that they're going to learn year 12 A-level chemistry in 6 weeks. Wow. Absolutely. And they're going to be ready for year 13. Okay, so the parents, let's break this one down, okay? So your teen had what, 36 weeks, I believe, if my maths is correct, 36 weeks to learn year 12 A-level chemistry, and they didn't get it because they didn't have the winning psychology, they didn't have the skill set, they didn't have the strategies. And now it's summertime when they're totally burnt out and dejected. And now they've got to sit through one of these 6-week summer boot camps and hope that they get it 4 times when it's being taught 4 times faster than it was in the academic school year. Okay. And of course, at the end, they're not going to have any time to relax, rest, rejuvenate until they're back in school again. Now, that, in my opinion, is a recipe for academic burnout in about, say, February. Okay? No. All right. And what I don't like about these programs, besides they are, in my opinion, cheap group tutoring, is that they've got these names like crash course. Oh, do you mean like car crash? Do you mean like crash test dummy? Do you mean like plane crash? No, no, it doesn't resonate with me, parents. Okay, this is the bad. Now, the good, the good option is if you enroll your teen in a course. Now that's different. If you enroll your teen in a course, that's different. If you can find a course out there which is being taught by a qualified tutor with the best resources and the best learning environment, all right, that your teen can be in, and the course is being taught at a regular pace so that your teen can learn what they should have learned and then also learn so they can learn the academics like the year 12 A-level chemistry. And then they can also learn the winning psychology, the mind, the skill set, and the strategies at a pace that they can absorb all this information. So it's not like a fire hose. Well, then absolutely. Okay, that's different. That is something that I would check out, parents. Okay. Now, this is my opinion. All right. So, parents, again, would I enroll my teen in a summer tutoring program? No, no, I wouldn't. Why not? Well, number one, your teen needs a fine balance between academic growth and rest. Number one. Number two, you got to be really careful about these ads because you got to make sure that your teen is the one that's benefiting from this educational learning experience and not the tutor running the program. There's three different ads running right now. I would avoid the summer program that just teaches your teen some light concepts because that growth is not going to last. That gain is not going to last, number one. I'd avoid the one where it's a summer boot camp for 6 weeks. No, I wouldn't do that one either. What I would do is I would research out a course that is taught by qualified tutor, the best resources and the best learning environment for your teen, and is taught at a regular pace for your teen actually can turn things around, all right, by the middle or towards the end of year 13 and secure that top grade. Now, look, parents, if what I'm saying is resonating with you, because I do get the feedback and what I say, it does resonate with parents. Look, if you're listening to this, if you're watching this, you go, actually, you know what, Graham? You're right. You're willing to come on to Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube and do these lives and tell us exactly how it is, like your opinion on it, and guide us through this maze, this quagmire of ads. Yeah, I am. Okay. That's really refreshing and we really appreciate it. Well, thank you so much. Okay, because at the end of the day, I'm here to help your teen be successful. okay, to make sure that your team benefits. So, having said that, if you're thinking, right, okay, what you're saying is resonating with me, well, then reach out to me. It's really easy to do. Look, it doesn't matter if you're on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube or Facebook. Make it easy on yourself, parents. Head over to Facebook, leave us a message, and a member of my team will reach out to you today. And on the call, look, they'll explain to you how we can help your team quickly move the mark book grade from where it is in the mark book up to the predicted grade, the aspirational grade, up to an A in year 12 and a star in year 13 in chemistry, biology, physics, and maths, so that your teen can enroll in the chosen program at the chosen university in the UK. Now, I will answer all of the questions. I will explain to you how our courses work. All right. So, hope I answered the question for you. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.